This is something I'm not sure that people do anymore. They actually put children in these things and send them down a hill, and this steering is just basically a suggestion, and then the brakes, but it looks like it's a sure formula that if the kid makes it to the bottom of the hill, they gonna crash, which the men, it's always the men, think it's funny, and the women, when the youngin' is crying and all skin up, shuts down the race. But still valid Americana. This is one that's more like an Indy car called the Brave Mobile. And this is the Spank Indy and Ludlam. I'm sure they were competitive people, but it's still, for me, automotive. And then the kids' chairs, this is sort of like pit race for the kids. But anyway, just interesting Americana. Then Don Garlett's, the father of drag racing, Big Daddy Garlett's. This is a thing that says Big Daddy Rose, but you'd have to know who Don Garlett's is, but if you knew, you'd be very impressed. So anyway, and then this is a very interesting piece. And I've either got to turn this, let me turn this around where you can see it. This, when you're making a ship, the sections of a ship, the individual pieces are called futtocks. But if you say futtocks at a restaurant, people look at you funny. And then if you say futtock units, they look at you even more funny. But that's really what they are, is futtocks. And this is a machine that I had made to cut the pieces, and we actually make these and ship them out on pallets to make yachts and boats out of. But this thing is a super sawzall on a gearbox mechanism. I'm also an engineer, but it'll cut a curve and a slant at the same time. We can take this thing and cut out a one-piece picture frame. But anyway, I'd like to thank everybody for coming here to Old Willis Dairy, Tallahassee's premier event center. And I'd like to thank Frank and Pepper Willis, Old Willis Dairy, for hosting this event. The whole facility, the barn, the house, the public art, the whole public art facility. I think that Frank and Pepper are rightly known as art leaders. But one of the things that we like is our fire pit out there with the soiled sedimentary sea rocks, fossilized rock, 8 to 100 million years old, that is also reminiscent of the Native American. And I'd like for us to go out and see the fire pit and check it out. Okay, these stones are ancient sedimentary sea stones. Many people say they are Ocala limestone, and there is a lot of Ocala limestone in this area, but these are more in the flint category, which is a silicon dioxide. So this, rather than being Ocala limestone, is actually ancient sedimentary sea stone. It's got a lot of flint quartz content, and so supposedly 8 to 100 million years old. This stone here, you'll notice the stone side table inside. The stone side table come off of the top of this rock right here. If you look at this, and then you look at the stone table inside, you can see where this and that's the same. This shirt, the Native American motif, Mary Johns, who has passed away now, was a famous Seminole seamstress. Her brother is Chief Billy, the chief of the Florida Seminoles. So this shirt was made by the sister of the chief of the Florida Seminoles and given to me. So thank you, Mary. The YouTube and YouTube entertainment and online art galleries and etc. I've had a lot of people that were asking for more YouTube videos, and we're going to try to start producing quality videos and publishing them on a regular basis. Sawing stones, building hot rods, art, shipbuilding, riding around on boats, God knows what. But we're going for it, and subscribe and come back next time. Have a good day. Thank you for coming.